green, you go to the West Wing. I think we were having coffee in the West Wing, if you remember, okay? But there will also be people who will be able to help direct you to the right place, okay? Thank you.
Thank you, Musa. I hope it was clear. If you have any questions, just don't hesitate to ask. Musa is our local fixer dealing with things. So, good morning, everyone. I'm sorry again for a bit of delay with starting, and thank you for finding the B52 building. And I hope we can now. This is the main place where we have all our plenary talks and all our major panel talks, and then most and some of the presentations in the parallel sessions below, and also some in the JCC. So I'm delighted on behalf of BAFA and as president of BAFA, I'm very delighted to welcome all of you to the conference. I had a lot of prepared speeches, but I thought given the time, I'm just going to say it's so, sometimes I need to pinch myself that we actually came back and managed to meet again, and seeing so many people today attending the conference. I just have to say perhaps a few words to say, you know, BAFA as an association, we have tried to maintain the community going. As an association, we've tried to do a lot of things online, so perhaps I should just say hello to anyone who's joining online. I think they can hear us. Yeah, they can hear us online, so those who've also been able to join us. So it's very good for those joining online, but also those who have been able to come here today. I will also, perhaps I'll keep the thanks and everything, but you know, a lot of effort has been put into organizing the conference. Also, as a community, I think a lot of special interest groups, area groups have done a lot during the period of pandemic. And so it's to the credit of all the members and executive members of the organization in trying to do this. I will have a chance perhaps to discuss a bit more and present a bit more at the dinner, so I hope all of you are able to come for dinner tonight at the Crown Plaza, and there'll be buses, Musa, from Jubilee, 6:30? Yeah, 6:30 from Jubilee Conference Center, so I'll be able to talk a bit more. I want to make a special thanks to our sponsors, ICAW Charitable Trust, CIMA, CPO Australia, who are here today, and as well as our exhibitors, Accounting Pod, Global Investor Simulations, who've joined us as well, because for them as well is a kind of change from the usual situation. Okay, so, but of course, we wouldn't have been here without the support and June last year was so much uncertainty, and so I'm very much pleased to ask Professor Angwin from the Dean of the Business School to say a few words and to basically open the conference. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay. Thank you very much. So, good morning, everyone, and welcome to Nottingham University Business School, and also to the British Accounting and Finance Association BAFA Conference 2022. The Business School is very proud and pleased, I think, to host this conference, and I would like to thank particularly Professor Musa Mangena for organising this with his team. They've worked very, very hard to turn this into a really great experience. I think we're all very pleased to have the opportunity, at least, to meet people face to face. I think it is the first face-to-face conference since COVID, and I think this is going to give you lots of opportunity to renew friendships, make new ones, create networks, and look for collaboration opportunities. First, a few words about Nottingham University Business School. We're a fairly large school, organised around 8 departments, and the 2 departments, accounting department and the finance, risk and banking account departments are 2 of our largest groups in that sense. We have about 3,500 students, and together with our campuses in China and Malaysia, it means we have well over 7,500 students across the business school. So it's pretty large in that sense. Core to what we do is, of course, teaching. And what we aim to do is influence and encourage our students to become leaders, if you like, in sustainable and responsible business and management. And at the core of that, underpinning what we teach, of course, is our research, where we endeavour to be leading or cutting edge. And in the last REF exercise, we were 6th in the UK in terms of research power. And I suppose, like many of you in the room, we hope for an even stronger result in the current REF. We see research as critical, I think, to business and society, and also looking ahead for a sustainable world economy. So we encourage explicitly our researchers to engage in real-world research that has lasting impact in order to improve, if you like, business and society positively going forwards. So in order to have increasing focus in terms of our research challenges, we have quite a few research groups. So we have 9 research centres, including corporate social responsibility, health innovation, governance, sustainable development, finance innovation, and also digital innovation. So these are a few of the areas in which we try to make a major mark. And in terms of this context, the colleagues in accounting and finance really draw upon their disciplines to make a difference to these global challenges that we all face today. And I'm sure that's going to be the backbone of the conference you're attending, that you have the opportunity to debate the challenges and to come up with creative and impactful ways of making a difference going forwards. So I wish you a very exciting and fruitful conference, and I hope for those of you here physically that you enjoy the experience of being present at Nottingham University Business School. So thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Professor. Thank you very much. So it's great to be here, and perhaps again to emphasize the excellent words of Musa and the rest here. You know, I think that's quite important. We're now going to move, obviously, swiftly to the keynote speak. Just wanted to check with the Zoom team. Do we need to switch to the other Zoom? So we're just going straight from that, yeah. And again, there are people online at the moment.